Hey guys, Amber Miller here, and I am so blessed and so excited to be able to show you how to use your Plexus Activity tracker sheet that Plexus made for us. Now, this is so perfect regardless of your goals. If you are a brand new ambassador, I'm so excited you're watching this video because this is going to set you up for the greatest success. Or if you have been around for a while and never used one of these, you're gonna be excited. As a Diamond Ambassador, this is what I use to grow my business, and I just love it. It works as not only to tell me what to do during the week, but also as a tracker so I can see what I did from the weeks to come, right? So here we go. I'm gonna pull up an example, and you can either buy this little workbook from Plexus for $3.50 in the My Plexus prints or from the link above, or you can print out individual sheets. You can print out the whole book, whatever you like. I personally print out individual sheets, and I'll tell you why in a second. So here's what the sheet looks like. It's labeled Monday to Friday, and I want to remind you here that this is your business. You're the boss, right? We want to be good bosses of ourselves, and you can work on the days that work best for you. Whether it's 15 minutes you have, 30 minutes, or an hour, you can customize this to you. So for example, I never have any activity on a Tuesday because Tuesdays are my homeschool day, and I'm not home. We're at a co-op all day Tuesday, so I'm never gonna fill in any of these bubbles on the sheet, but that's okay. I make up for it later, so you can customize it to you. So on the days, it's going to tell you what work really is, what income producing activity really is. It's not organizing your desk or scrolling Facebook. It is asking, send, share, and inviting. And it's going to help you see how much of that you really did during the week. So when you send an ask message, asking somebody if you can send information, you're going to fill in the bubbles there. Sending information, fill in the bubbles. Sharing testimonies and stories with people, fill in the bubbles. When you invite somebody to order Plexus, which is really that most important part, right? To get Plexus in their hands, you got to ask them and invite them to order. Or if you invite them to an event or invite them to try a sample of Plexus, you're going to fill in the bubbles there. Now, here's what I like to do, and you can either use a notebook, an extra notebook, or you can use the back of your printed out sheets. I like to write sections for ask, send and share, and invite, so that if I fill in a bubble on the ask on Monday, and let's say I asked Amy from church if I could send her some information, I'm going to fill in her name in the back under my ask section and make a little note, so that in the weeks to come, I can look back and see who I've been talking to, who I've been inviting, and keep track of the names there so nobody falls through the cracks. So that's how I like to use the back of that sheet. So let's move on to the next part, Facebook post or connecting. So I like to use this, and I recommend you use it as a way to keep track of making new connections. So making 2 to 3 new friends, new connections, or starting a connection with somebody every day so that you have, 10 to 15 new people every week that you're connecting with is great. That's what you're going to want to do, so that in a couple weeks from now, you can offer to send Plexus information for them. So what I personally do is try to have 10 to 15 new people that I'm adding to my connecting with list, right? People that maybe I met at church and friended them on Facebook, or maybe it's a new friend on Instagram that I'm just now connecting with. New names that I can start liking their posts and commenting on their material and asking them questions and connecting, not building a best friend relationship, but just connecting with them so that in a couple weeks, it is not weird, it's not awkward, it's normal to ask them if I could share Plexus information. So I start that there on the Facebook post or connecting time. You can see it says, build your brand, make new contacts. and I put them on my connection sheet at the bottom here. That's how you're going to want to use that. And of course, posting on Facebook for one of those. Your life and your day, and maybe a couple times a week or once a week, you give a Plexus update on yourself or share a testimony so that people really see you. Next, customer follow-up or your ambassador follow-ups. You can track, make sure that you're checking in on your people that are using the products and that you're doing that. And then your totals. So you can add up your totals for the week. Now, the great thing about the activity tracker is you're going to be able to see maybe where you can make some tweaks in your process. So let's say your weekly total of asks was 15 people that you asked if you could send Plexus information to or offered some information to, but then you see that you only have 2 invites. So with only 2 people did you ever ask them to order. You're going to be able to see, okay, maybe I am sending the wrong information, or I'm not sharing enough testimonies and following up with people. Maybe that's why I'm only ever getting to the invite step with a few people. So it's able to kind of reflect on your work, see what you need to do more of or tweak. And I highly recommend that you send screenshots of your sheet to your sponsor or your upline so they can help keep you accountable to your goals and also help you see maybe where you can make some tweaks. So that is how you use the sheet every single week. If you use this, I guarantee you're going to see progress in your business and progress with others and help them get started with Plexus. So thank you for watching. Ask any questions you have below, but go print out your sheet and start today. All right, guys. Bye.